Dear Riot, fuck you. I had to take a detour from my regular weekly video posting schedule just to compose this letter to you. First of all, I wake up every day at 3 PM in the morning just to play and stream a game that I feel like is ran by a company that, after 9 years, still doesn't know their player base. Look, us League players spend half of our time getting our opinions off the League subreddit and the other half flaming people in solo queue. We're a bunch of basement crawlers who live off government neat bucks and good boy points and are barely capable of holding jobs, let alone paying $100 to play dress up with video game characters. Hey, I get it, you're a company, and the goal is to make money, and exploiting horny nerds is a really good way of doing it. But could you possibly reasonably price it, or at least start accepting food stamps as payment? Well, let's be realistic. Since you're not going to dedicate any of your resources to making cheaper skins, could you at least dedicate some resources to fixing this obnoxious little gap under the back button that's been there for at least a solid year? Honest to God, it's been neglected for so long that I'm starting to believe that it's only there because Riot is either personally targeting me or hates its player base. When the game finally ends to give my eyes a slight reprieve from the bleeding, Riot hits me with a second fuck you by making me deal with a client that's about as reliable as a bank ran by gypsies. Not only that, but you've started to take away my flame ammunition too. First, Riot came for the ping check, so I couldn't flame people for playing on Walmart Connection. Then, they came for the casual check, so now I can't flame people for having trash computers that hold a load screen for 10 minutes, which deprives me of my right and duty as an American to look down on poor people. I'm not sure what's worse, the fact that they're denying me my rights, or the fact that we're still not able to see the enemy team's borders or ranks in load screen. Pretty much everyone just goes to a third-party site to check it anyways. I don't see why it's not just in the game by default. Though, I will concede that the loading screen change has been one of the better changes made to the game recently because it gives me something to do while waiting for other people's trash-ass computers to actually load. While I understand that given an infinite amount of time, a room full of Riot Balance Team employees on typewriters will write Shakespeare, I had hoped that it would take them a little bit less time to write a sensible balance patch. Someone should probably tell their caretakers to loosen their helmet straps a bit before they hand out another death sentence like they did with Akali. I'm really not sure words can describe how dirty they did that champ, but a brief look at her win rates probably can. They seriously made her about as useful as Anne Frank's drum kit. When I first started writing this video, it was never really intended to be serious, but at this point I've kinda gotta address the elephant in the room. The fuck is going on with this rank system? If only there was some period of time, maybe between rank seasons, that lasts 2 entire months, that could have potentially been used to test out and work out the kinks in a new rank system. Seriously though, Helen Keller's coloring book got more use in preseason this year. We got like what, 3 big changes? The bounty system, turret plating, and the minion change that everyone already forgot about? I feel like making the biggest game quality affecting change should occur before the new season starts. Ranked is looking real fucked up right now. You got games with gold last season players, in Plat 4, with a negative win rate, playing in a mid-diamond game with a random master thrown in. On top of that, you got players not giving a fuck on off rolls because they only lose like 3 points on their main rolls, which is about the same as they lose for dodging. Anyways, I think I hear my dad coming home for the bar, so I need to go get my helmet and mouse guard. Since this was supposed to be a letter, I'll sign it off with a love, Keegan. P.S. Watch my stream and vote on the poll to decide whether I combine this channel and my second channel, or I'm calling the police.